Welcome to day 85 of the 300 movie challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of June 2001, which was Lara Croft Tomb Raider. That happened.
How did we go from Shrek?
The sad thing is that this is the weird one. Shrek was normal.
In comparison.
Which is saying something.
Let's put it
I
this
don't
way.
even know what to say.
Maya's like weird laughing. It was like 10 times worse when the movie ended. She was just like this for like a minute straight. We're just like, is she okay?
I'm not okay.
It broke her, basically.
It's not even that I hate the movie. It's just so inconceivable that I don't know what to say or how to react.
It's like... Okay, this is such a weird way to phrase it, but... It's almost so bad it's good, but even though it's still not good, you should still see how it's not good. Does that make sense?
I think I understand what you're saying.
You're kind of giving it the same recommendation as City of Angels.
Kind of, honestly. Like, I think ultimately City of Angels is funnier. I think this is just...
It definitely had more moments.
Yeah. This is just, you're just more like, what?
You're
Like,
just
during the whole
tilting your
movie.
head, trying to, like, conceive of what the director was trying to get at with the scene.
Yeah.
Like, science does not work the way that this movie
No,
thinks it does.
not at all. Okay,
Science nor history.
The two things that bugged me the most were they kept talking. Okay, first of all, this whole planet alignment shit, like, is just stupid because it literally means nothing. Like, that comes up in a bunch of things, and it's always stupid because literally planetary alignments are fucking stupid. They don't do anything. But like I could even fucking like mathematically prove it, but whatever. So but anyway, so that's just one thing. But then they like kept showing, like, panning up, like, oh, a shot of space and you can see the planets align. But it's like you can't fucking see like all of the planets from like one planet.
Nope.
It's like they
Not
showed like
at all.
a telescope of someone like looking, I think it was Lara Croft, like looking up at their telescope, and you could see like Neptune and Uranus, and they're like the same size, and it's like, no, like, okay, the planets are the same size, but one of them's like 50%
Much.
further away, so it would look 50% smaller. So
That too. How would the ancients know about Pluto exactly?
There's
How is it
literally
Especially
no
since now it's been demoted into a dwarf
well,
planet.
even then, they wouldn't even know about Uranus or Neptune because you can't see those with the naked eye.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
So
True.
it's just like, okay.
You would only see up to Saturn.
Yeah, it's just so, like, so that was one thing. And the other thing was this stupid, like, pendulum log thingy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
it's this,
yeah,
like,
that
log
thing.
that's, like, swinging around, and they're like, oh, it has to, like, break this thing, but it's, like, missing it, right? It's not swinging far enough. So, like, she, like, jumps on top of it, and that somehow pushes it forward. No, if you jump on it, you're adding mass to it, which means it'll slow down. That's just conservation of momentum, so it's not gonna go further, it's gonna go less. Oh, and then later, when somehow, like, you know, the rock statues come to life, however
Oh,
the fuck
yeah.
that works, whatever, she, like, defeats one of them by, like, doing, like, a jump kick, like, into the log, so it, like, turns and, like, smacks the thing in the face. And it's like, that
Right,
log is
yeah.
probably, like, 4,000 pounds. How the fuck would you kicking it, like, turn its motion at
Yeah.
all?
It really wouldn't.
And then, okay, with all the whole stone statues or whatever, they were just getting, like, you know, oh, like, get shot with a few bullets and the stone statues, like, to get totally destroyed. And it's like, I don't think that's how it would work.
Nope, because they're stone statues.
I know, like bullets, like, can mess up stone, but, like, not like that. It's like...
This is an FMA where you can just transmute it away, you know?
It's not like, well, like, yeah, obviously stone is damaged if you shoot at it, but it's not like a rock that's, like... Yeah, like a 2-foot thick rock won't just like explode from like a bullet.
It won't get obliterated, you know.
Yeah. So basically, just physics just doesn't work in this movie at all.
And then she had this very uncomfortable, almost like Electra complex. At least I felt like it was one, where she was just like every time her dad got mentioned, she was like, "You know about my dad?"
Oh my god.
So weird.
And then her fucking mouth. She wouldn't close her fucking mouth. It was so distracting. Oh my god.
I will say that there were dogs in this movie, but I don't understand. There was a point in this movie that was almost... No, it wasn't almost. It was degrading, where to, like, the native people there, they were like, "Hi, we're gonna buy all your dogs with
like, what?
back American money."
Oh yeah, that's completely
and it's just
useless.
like... Really?
Like, even ignoring, like, degrading aspect, just, like, what was actually the point, like, from a movie perspective of showing that?
I don't think there was one.
It's so random. Oh my god. This is just... I don't know. There's so many somehow this movie is, like, hard to follow.
It really shouldn't be.
So weird. It's like... And again, like, trying to think of it now, it's like, okay, there's the fucking Illuminati... and like they want a thing and she's like no, and then they go back and forth trying to get the things, and then it looks like they're gonna win but then they don't, and she wins and saves the day, right? Like that's the plot, right? Like that sounds super basic, but somehow it's like really hard to follow the small specific details, and you're just like, wait, why is this, who is that, what's going on, why are they it's like, what?
It's like, how did she and the other guy even have a romantic interest?
Oh,
in
yeah,
each other?
I don't.
That was so random.
And then of course, when they do go to kiss, it's when he's, like, drowning underwater, and it's like,
Kinda too late.
Yeah. What? Oh my god. Tara, were you gonna say something?
Oh, yeah. Wait, what was I gonna say?
Good job.
Wait, what were we talking about before?
The relationship?
Relationship, the dogs. I had a
Hard to
point
follow.
Oh, no, I remember now. As I think I'm the only person who's actually, like, played a Lara Croft game.
I have not
Oh yeah,
played
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it kind of annoyed me a lot because I did not play the really old games. Me and my brother played one of the newer ones. I don't remember what the title was, but it was very traumatizing for both of us. But it wasn't traumatizing in the sense of the same way as this movie. It was traumatizing due to the various ways of how graphic they showed her dying when the character died and whatnot. But that's not the point. The point of it is that in the game, the story is like tied in really well, and you actually follow the plot and you can understand what's going on, and they live like little clues and stuff. It's not like this movie where it's like all over the place and it's such a basic plot too.
Yeah, it's like, well, to me, I said this a couple of, like, this like looks like Uncharted or something, but I'm like, it's like, that's an insult to Uncharted. And at the same time, I thought, no, what this is like watching someone speed run an Uncharted game and trying to figure out the story.
Oh my god.
Skipping all the cutscenes and just, like, you know, trying to base things from, like, random character dialogue while you're running around from one thing to another. Oh, no. It's like the speedrun of Uncharted 1. And the speedrun of Uncharted 1 involves you, like, clipping into a bunch of walls and, like, skipping a ton of stuff. So it's like, you literally, if you were trying to follow the story, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. That's what this movie reminds me of. The speedrun of
Nice.
Uncharted 1.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's not good.
No,
but it's
not by
like
any stretch of the imagination
if you
at
just
all.
like it again, just in terms of like the what the fuck kind of factor, it's like if you just want to see a movie where you're just totally confused and you don't even know why you're confused, here
When you really
go.
shouldn't be confused.
It's,
I think that sums it up pretty
Yeah,
well.
basically.
Yeah, I think that's all I can really say for this.
I don't. Oh, well, okay. Let's see. There's another thing to add is the cinematography is awful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He-
they
the-
cut.
and the
They
cutting
edit
and editing.
so quickly, and the editing's just really bad. You like literally, you like can't even see what's happening in like the action scene. It's just like movement, 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 movement. Oh, people died. It's like
Yeah, basically.
okay.
And you can't follow a line of action at all because like the different cuts are from different angles.
Yeah. And then the music is like all over the place too.
Yeah.
So there's your technical aspects on top of it just being physically wrong. And just I don't know. There's such random shit, like for example, she like randomly wakes up in like the middle of the night and decides to like smash into a bookcase that she apparently had never smashed before. Somehow happening to find a secret room, to somehow find some clock that somehow just then started ticking somehow, and she somehow realized that. Like what the fuck?
How coincidental.
There's so much like coincidence there. It doesn't make any sense.
This should be called Lara Croft, plot conveniences and contrivances instead.
Lara
Oh, yeah,
Croft,
there's
Lara
also the
Croft
part
somehow
where-
she did it.
Like, her buddy or whatever, the person who does the robots, like, is calling her phone and she just so happened to have her, like, phone nearby her.
Oh
Oh yeah, it
yeah.
was like right
In,
on
like, the
table
car
or
or
whatever.
something, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah, it's really dumb. Oh boy. Also the effects are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like not even like the giant like stone things coming to life are not very good, but like the weird like water stuff that like was before that like looked really bad.
Yeah,
And then the bright light and the wind and water and stuff.
I was just like, are we back in Blade again?
Yeah, it looked like the blood like thing from Blade where the guy gets cut in half. And it looked like fucking, you know, like clear jello.
Oh my God.
God.
So bad. Yeah, it's because it's like it's not so bad it's good. It's so bad it's confusing.
It's weird. You can't follow it. It's just so weird and just so bizarre, and I don't even know.
It makes you laugh uncontrollably after you watch it
Apparently.
for no reason.
With that, I don't think I have anything else to really say about
No.
this movie.
Yeah, let's leave Lara Croft stuck in the tomb. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Bye.